Why your brain solves problems in the shower. You step into the shower. Warm water cascades over your shoulders. Steam curls around the room. And suddenly, your mind unlocks. That problem you've been thinking about all week, the argument with a friend, the work decision, the creative block, it feels like it's floating in front of you, more clearly than it ever did at your desk. Ideas emerge. Solutions feel simple. Why is this happening? It all begins with the default mode network, or DMN. This is a web of brain regions that activate when you're not focused on the outside world. It's the network responsible for mind-wandering, daydreaming, and self-reflection. When you step away from screens, tasks, and distractions, like in the shower, your DMN comes alive. It allows your mind to make unexpected connections. The shower provides a uniquely low-stimulation environment. No emails. No notifications. No pressure. Your senses are engaged with a single, repetitive input, the sound of running water, the warmth on your skin, the feeling of soap. This monotony reduces cognitive load. With fewer distractions, your brain can allocate resources to internal problem-solving instead of external monitoring. Warm water relaxes muscles and lowers stress. Your cortisol levels, the body's stress hormone, begin to decrease. A relaxed brain is a creative brain. Anxiety narrows focus and limits solutions. In the shower, your nervous system is calm. Your prefrontal cortex can explore options without judgment. Stress that normally blocks insight melts away. Cognitive science calls this the incubation effect. When you take a break from active thinking, your subconscious mind keeps working. You may have been ruminating over a problem for hours, days, or even weeks. The moment you step into a relaxed, solitary space, your mind connects dots in the background, often leading to sudden insights. The shower encourages divergent thinking, the ability to generate multiple solutions to a single problem. With no external demands, your brain explores unusual combinations. A solution that felt impossible at your desk may suddenly appear simple. You visualize outcomes, weigh options, and see patterns you overlooked. Warm, relaxing environments also stimulate dopamine, the neurotransmitter tied to motivation and reward. Dopamine enhances cognitive flexibility and creativity. It's not the water itself, it's the experience of relaxation, pleasure, and comfort that primes your brain to find solutions that feel rewarding. Even small movements in the shower, stretching, scrubbing, shifting stance, contribute to problem solving. Physical activity, even minimal, boosts blood flow to the brain and releases neurotransmitters like serotonin and norepinephrine. These chemicals improve attention, mood, and mental clarity. Motion helps the brain think. Sensory isolation in the shower is crucial. Without competing stimuli, your brain can simulate multiple scenarios. You replay conversations in your head. You imagine different ways to handle a work task. You rehearse arguments or presentations. These mental simulations are exercises that strengthen neural pathways related to problem solving. Mind wandering isn't laziness, it's strategy. Research shows people often have their best insights when their mind drifts freely. Shower time is perfect for this. Your conscious mind relaxes. Your subconscious sifts through information, ideas, and memories. The answer emerges almost effortlessly. Ever notice a sudden aha in the shower? That flash of clarity is your DMN, dopamine, and subconscious combining. You didn't force it, the conditions allowed your brain to reach a solution organically. Creativity thrives when effort is minimal and attention is relaxed. Time seems to stretch or compress in the shower. You might think a few minutes have passed, but it could be 10. This temporal distortion happens because your brain is disengaged from external time markers. Freed from deadlines and schedules, your mind can explore complex problems without pressure. In daily life, mental friction, the conflict between multiple competing tasks, prevents clarity. The shower removes friction. You don't multitask. You aren't interrupted. The brain can focus entirely on the problem in front of it, even if that problem is abstract or emotional. Shower insights aren't only cognitive, they're emotional. Reflection time allows you to process feelings that influence decisions. Your brain can evaluate motivations, desires, and fears without judgment. This often leads to solutions that feel right emotionally, not just logically. Your mind uses the shower as a simulation space. You replay potential conversations. You test responses to scenarios. It's like a mental rehearsal room. Safe, solitary, and judgment-free. You experiment with ideas, seeing what works before committing to action. Your brain excels at pattern recognition. In the shower, the dopamine links past experiences with current challenges. You might suddenly see a connection between two unrelated events, a similarity to something you read, or a strategy someone once suggested. These connections often spark solutions that feel novel. The pressure to solve a problem often blocks solutions. The shower provides relief from pressure. You're not expected to produce an answer immediately. Ironically, by removing the demand for solutions, your brain finds them naturally. Pressure and urgency inhibit creativity, relaxation releases it. Simple triggers can catalyze insights. A line from a podcast, a stray thought, or even the pattern of water on the wall can spark ideas. These cues interact with your subconscious processing, prompting connections that may have remained dormant during structured thinking. When an insight occurs in the shower, repeating the idea silently strengthens memory encoding. Your hippocampus tags the insight as valuable. When you step out, the solution is more likely to be remembered and actionable. Showers become a repeated incubation ritual that enhances problem-solving over time. Shower problem-solving isn't limited to work tasks. Creative insights for art, music, writing, relationships, and life decisions flourish here. Any challenge requiring flexible thinking, perspective, or emotional intelligence can benefit from this relaxed cognitive state. Overthinking traps the mind in loops. The shower interrupts cycles of rumination. Repetitive sensory input, relaxation, and solitude create conditions where obsessive thoughts give way to organized solutions. Your brain escapes paralysis by analysis. Once an insight arises, your brain integrates it with existing knowledge. It links the new solution to memories, habits, and goals. This integration happens seamlessly, often before you even consciously note it. You leave the shower with not just an idea, but a path forward. There's an element of play in shower problem solving. Imagining scenarios, testing responses, and exploring possibilities is enjoyable. This playful aspect reduces stress and increases creativity. When the brain perceives problem solving as fun, it generates better outcomes. Some people intentionally use showers as thinking time. A routine shower for problem solving trains your dopamine, reinforces incubation effects, and signals your brain that this is time for insight. Habitually creating these moments boosts overall creativity and decision-making ability. The shower provides ideas, but implementation happens after. Solutions often require action outside the shower. Writing down thoughts, testing strategies, or discussing ideas with others ensures insights translate into results. The shower is the catalyst, not the finish line. So why does your brain solve life problems in the shower? It's a perfect storm: low stimulation environment, default mode network activation, dopamine release, relaxation, subconscious processing, and safe simulation. The shower removes distractions, pressure, and mental friction, allowing creativity and clarity to emerge naturally. Next time you face a challenge, remember, the solution may be waiting under the warm cascade of water, in a place where the mind feels free, calm, and unhurried. Unlock your brain's hidden problem-solving power. Comment your best shower insight, like, and subscribe for more mind hacks.